Hello there. Hi. Assalamu alaikum. This is Amnah here from My English Matters. And I hope that if you're watching me, I hope that you and your family are safe and well. And if you've been affected by the floods that's going on here in our country in Malaysia, I'd just like to take this opportunity to express my deepest sympathy and condolences, and may God give you the strength to endure this very difficult time right now. So, as I was preparing for this Facebook Live session, and when we found out the news that there were floods over the weekend, last weekend, and then I had to get back to work on Monday. So part of my job is creating content for my English Matters, and as I was creating content, I was thinking, how do I get back to work, BAU, business as usual, but also address this calamity, this natural disaster that's going on in our country right now. And I thought, okay, I will still continue to share social media posts, English tips and lessons for people who need it, but at the same time, express our sympathies and condolences for people who have been affected by it. And then I realized that many of you, some of you have gone back to work. You still need to go to work, and you do know people that have been affected by the floods, and maybe you do need to express your condolences to them as well. So I thought the topic for this Facebook Live session would be phrases to express condolences. So maybe you need to express a condolence to a client or to a customer or to contractors, or maybe your teammates or your colleagues, and you just don't know what to say. Maybe they've gone through something that's really difficult right now. Maybe they've lost their homes, or they've lost family members. And so I thought these phrases can be used for writing. So it could be in a text message, or it could be through email, or maybe it's like you have a lot of customers that you have to talk to, and you want to send them maybe a blast email or social media post to address this difficult situation right now. So hi, waalaikum salam Jasim, waalaikum salam Ruzaida, Ibnu Daud, waalaikum salam. Thanks for saying hello to me. So today I'm going to be sharing phrases to express condolences. I'm sure that you know at least one person who's been affected by the floods. So sometimes when we want to reach out to somebody who's going through a hard time, we want to reach out, but we're not sure. We're like thinking, what do I say? How do I address this in a way that is sympathetic and empathetic to what they're going through? And sometimes we think, maybe they just don't want to be reached out to. Maybe I should just leave them alone. But I remember when I lost a few family members over the past few years, and people reached out to me. They sent messages, or they sent Facebook DMs or Facebook comments expressing their condolences, and I remember feeling comforted by their words. I couldn't reply to everybody, but I remember feeling comforted, and it helped to alleviate the pain that I was going through. So if you're not sure whether you need to reach out to somebody who's going through a hard time, I can't speak for everyone, but I know that many people would appreciate it, even if they may not reply. Okay. So I hope these phrases can help. You want to reach out, but you just don't know what to say. So I'm going to show you my slides. I'm going to give 10 phrases to express condolences. So these phrases, you could either use them by itself, or maybe if you need to write something longer, you could combine some of these phrases together to create a longer message. It's really up to you how you want to use them, and just use the ones that you feel comfortable using, right? We don't want you to sound inauthentic. We want you to sound genuine and sympathetic at the same time. So I'm going to share with you 10 phrases to express condolences. So number 1, I'm so sorry about the heartbreaking losses you've experienced. Please accept my deepest sympathy. Okay, so that's simple, right? So number 2, my sincere condolences for your loss in this calamity. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you strength during these difficult times. So this message is obviously for a Muslim person. If you are writing to somebody who is not Muslim, and you know that they do worship God, so you could replace Allah with the word God. So you could say, "My sincere condolences for your loss in this calamity. May God grant you strength during these difficult times." Number 3, my thoughts and prayers are with you and your family. I'm here if you need me. So this one is a bit more personal. It could be for somebody that you know. You could send this through a text message, so that person will know how to contact you if you write this. Number 4, our thoughts and prayers are with you. You're just a phone call away if you need anything at all. So this one can be combined with the phrases, the first few phrases that I shared just now, because this would usually be like a phrase that after you express condolence, and then you say that we're just a phone call away if you need anything at all. Okay. Number 5, sending my warm sympathies to you in these difficult times. I pray to the Almighty to impart you with all the strength to come out of these tough times. So again, if you find that these messages are too short, combine them with the others that I'm sharing today. But usually if it's like a text message, it's fine to write short messages, or if it's like a Facebook comment or Facebook post, I think it's also fine to write short messages. And also, these are English phrases. If you know that the person is comfortable in Malay, then you could also write in Malay. But these are, if you have to speak or write in English, then you can use these phrases. Okay. Number 6, if there's anything I can do to ease your loss, please let me know. I would be grateful for the opportunity to help you. Also, just want to remind you that these phrases can also be used for a situation where a person has lost a loved one. So, but I compiled phrases that can be used for natural disasters like the floods that we are going through right now. But it can also be used, if you change some of the words, it can also be used for other types of misfortune. Number 7, we are deeply sorry to learn about your losses caused by the disaster. Please know that we are all thinking about you. You have our sincere condolences. So if you notice in this sentence, I wrote "we" there because this can be used for, like, if you're writing an email to on behalf of your team, or on behalf of your colleagues or department, and you're writing to a certain person or a certain group of people who have been affected by this. So you would say "we," but you can also change this to "I," like, I am deeply sorry to learn about your losses caused by the disaster. Please know that I am thinking about you. You have my sincere condolences. All right. Number 8, I'm very sorry this has happened to you. I'm very sorry this has happened. I know it must be extremely difficult for you and others in your situation. So again, you can combine this with another phrase that I've shared in this class if you feel that it's too short. Number 9, I want you to know I'm thinking of you. I wish you the best possible outcome as you navigate this very difficult time. And then number 10, extending my warm condolence for your loss in this natural calamity. You could also say extending my warm condolences. It could be both plural or singular. So may you find the strength to endure these challenging times, right? So it's simple. I've only shared 10 today. Of course, you can find more, but I think it's not really about what you say, but it's just the act of reaching out to someone and expressing that you sympathize with them and you understand them and you know that they're going through a difficult time. And that act itself is enough for that person, right? It's not really about what you say, but it's the act itself. But I understand that a lot of us, we're like, we want to reach out, but we just can't find the right words to say. So I hope that these phrases that I've shared today can just help you break through that barrier of reaching out, of feeling, awkward to give words of sympathy to someone, which is, I'm not an expert at this either. I've had to Google words of sympathy online as well, words of condolence as well. So it's a hard subject, but it's something that we all need in this day and in this age, especially when we feel that, we're alone. But when we receive a warm message like that, it is heartfelt and it helps to alleviate the pain, because there are many ways that we can help people. We could give them money, we could donate items, supplies, and expressing words of sympathy and condolence is one way that you can help someone emotionally as well. Okay. All right. So that's all for me for today. It's just a short one. Rabiatul said, yes, the act of reaching out, empathy. Let me just show that one. Yeah. Thanks for sharing. Fatima, walaikum salam. Thank you for joining me today. Really appreciate the way you teach. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much. All right. So that's all from me today. Uh, as usual, if you're not on our email list yet, you can go to myenglishmatters.com, subscribe to our email list. We send emails every Thursday to help you improve your English. And we also send videos. We have a mini course called it's called Speaking with Confidence, where we share 7 tips to help you speak with confidence. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next week in our Facebook Live session. Bye for now.